I don't have to have vision to feel it or use other senses. So that is what I use. I can't use my vision, so I use my other senses. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JessConstantino, and if you're new here, I want to thank you so much for joining us and watching. Please take a moment to subscribe. Hit the little notification bell, make sure that you get all the notifications so you see every time there's a new update that comes out. I update every Friday. I will be releasing a new video every single Friday from here on, so make sure that you have those notification bells turned on. Yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you aren't new here and you've been here before, I just want to say welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. It means so much to me. Today might be like a short video. I just wanted to address one thing. In the next few weeks, I'm going to be talking about some of the internet's most popular questions about blind people, and that includes anybody who leaves comments. If you leave a comment and you have a question for a blind person or a visually impaired person and you want answers, like, I will get you answers. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, or you can reach me at any of my social media. All of the links will be in the description below. And yeah, so in the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about the internet's most popular questions. But the number one question that I have found from the internet for blind people is, how does a blind person know when to stop wiping? And I looked up a lot of like answers for this, and some people like have answered it kind of sarcastically, and some people have answered it like in a different way. And I just wanted to take a minute to like go over this answer. So how does a blind person know when to stop wiping? Whether it is wiping after I've gone to the bathroom, or whether it's wiping my son after he went to the bathroom and he was a baby and he was in diapers and I had to wipe his butt. Whether it's I spilled a soda and I need to wipe it up. How does a blind person know when to stop wiping? Well, I do have a little bit of vision still, but sometimes with spills, it doesn't really help me. And there are a lot of times where I don't get everything. And I think a lot of people in my life will attest to that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times where I spill something and I try to clean it up and I just can't see all of it. Like, it goes in like an expansive area, and I think that I have completely wiped it all up. And for some reason, there's like a little spot over way far away that didn't get wiped up, and I was clueless that it was even a problem. But how do I know when to stop wiping something? I do it, I guess, by feel mostly. If I can't see something, I rely on my other senses. Well, when you're dealing with a spill, you can't rely on your hearing, so I rely on my touch. For me, when something is dirty, whether it is a spilled soda or, you know, a baby's dirty butt or my dirty butt, like, whether there's something that is dirty or not, you are going to feel like it's going to be slippery. So I think if it's messy, I would consider it like slippery. You can wipe it really easily. And then when it starts to get clean, I call it sticky clean. And the reason I call it sticky clean is because it feels kind of sticky when you go over it. Like, think about if you're washing your hair out with shampoo. I guess this is the way that I kind of taught my son how to wash his hair. Because with your hair, when you're washing your hair, you can't tell if you get all of the shampoo out of it or not. So, but I mean, vision doesn't really help you get all of the shampoo out of your hair anyway. So you have to feel it. And what it feels like when there's a bunch of shampoo or conditioner or whatever oil in your hair, it feels slippery. So your hand just slips over it really easily. Well, when you're cleaning your hair, when it's clean, it'll kind of, as you like pull your hair through your hand, it'll kind of feel sticky. It'll like catch a little on your fingers. It won't just go phew and like slide right off. So for me, that's how I tell, is it feels what I call sticky clean, which just means that it doesn't slide as easily. So as things get cleaner, they get, you know, stickier. and especially if it's soda, and then you have to clean up the remnants of the sticky from the soda. So then I get a sponge and I will wipe up the sticky with a wet sponge until I don't feel any sticky anymore. Then I will dry it off, and that sucker is clean. So that is how I wipe up a spill. That's also how I know when to stop wiping my butt, is when I don't feel anything messy anymore. When it's not slippery anymore, I will get a wet wipe, and I will take a wet wipe and I will wipe with a wet wipe 2 or 3 times. That way that I know I'm clean, and yeah, and that way I know that the baby is all clean. Whatever I'm cleaning, I know that it's clean. If I start out with like dry paper and I wipe with dry paper for a while until it feels like it's getting cleaner, and then I finish off with some kind of wet, like a wet sponge for a spill or a wet wipe for a butt, and I clean it and make sure it's all clean, like dry it off at the end, and you go about your business, you're good to go. So that is how I think a blind person, any blind person, would know when to stop wiping. So that is my answer to the internet's most popular question of how does a blind person know when to stop wiping? So there you go, mystery solved. If a woman is having like her monthly cycle, how does she know she started? How do I know that I started? I, again, use my sense of feel. So I can feel that I feel a little moister in that area that I normally do. And so I also will notice, kind of like evaluate myself and see if I feel like I have cramps. If the answer to that is, yeah, I'm feeling a little crampy and I'm a little moist, I kind of think, well, have I had any other like PMS symptoms? If I have evaluated the situation and I feel like I could possibly have started my lady cycle, then I will go to the bathroom and check. If my underwear are wet, then I would say yes, I have. I don't really need to see it. A lot of the times I ruin underwear because of it, but yeah, like I don't have to see it to know it's there. I can feel it. So that is the answer to the part 2 of the question. Like, you always see these 2 questions together, and there's how do you know when to stop wiping, and how does a woman know when she started her cycle? So that's kind of the sum up for that question. That's how I know. So yeah, it's really more about feel for blind people, and tuning into your other senses and doing some deductive reasoning and, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I don't have to have vision to use my brain. I don't have to have vision to figure out, do I have signs and symptoms of it? I don't have to have vision to feel it or use other senses. So that is what I use. I can't use my vision, so I use my other senses. I use my deductive reasoning skills. And if the answers are all yes, then that's how I know. And really, it's the same way with knowing when to stop wiping. Like, use your other senses, you do some deductive reasoning, and if your conclusions don't come up the same way, then that's pretty much your answer. Yeah, you don't really have to see to do these things. They're very simple daily tasks that everybody does, and you can do them without any vision. Just next time you go to the bathroom, close your eyes, and you'll be able to do it just like me. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done it already, leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you just want to see a video. If you have an idea for a video, you can leave it in the comments below, or again, you can check out any of my other personal media and send me personal messages in any of those. I'm always open to getting messages in my inbox, and also you can email me. So there's plenty of ways to get a hold of me. If you have any questions or want to see any videos, just let me know. And other than that, thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate all of the views that my subscribers. It feels like my family here is growing, and that's just so exciting to me. So thank you so much. I love you all. Have a great day.